complaining when you get burned.
Hey, what's up, world? Desmond Reynolds, aka The Peacekeeper, and your host of Garage Talks 5417 podcast. Thank you for joining me today on the Zero to Hero moment. I wanted to talk to you and give you guys some insight as into why we haven't posted a new podcast episode in over 2 months. It's been 2 months since we posted, even recorded. And I just wanted to give you guys the details and let you guys know what's really going on so you have the context. Pretty much, we went through a lot of growing pains where there was division. Me and a teammate who was with me for a long time was no longer seeing eye to eye on the production of Garage Talks 50. And as you grow, you start to outgrow certain ways and things. Now, all love and respect to this teammate. I wish them the best, and I know they're going to be amazing in whatever they're doing and continue to do. All love and respect to them all day, every day. They did so much, and without this person, Garage Talks most likely wouldn't even got going. But with that being said, when you're walking your journey, you got to remember it's your journey. It's not this person's, it's not that person's. When it's your vision, you got to remember it's your vision. It's your vision. You got to lock in. You're entitled to your vision. And I had to realize that. I had to realize that after a whole year, there was just a lot of miscommunications. There was a lot of misdirection. And things weren't eye to eye, and the energy and the vibe wasn't right. The energy and the vibe no longer was pure. It no longer was good. Sometimes I think this was treated more as a hobby than an actual business that we are, than us actually operating and having fans and having people who rely on us every week. And it was time. It was time. Life will really, really show you when it's time, and you just got to heed that. So with that being said, losing such a big piece to the team, it definitely shooken us up. And I'll go ahead and admit, I wasn't prepared. I was not prepared for this shakeup, for this loss. I'm a first-time business owner, first time running a podcast, and I was not prepared. I had full-fledged faith in this person. So when it came to producing the set, when it came to editing, all that stuff, I didn't do the editing. I didn't do the set production. I didn't make sure. I had some ideas, some input, but I wasn't the person setting up the set, getting everything right as far as angles and microphones and lighting, all that. So it was a huge hit. It was a huge hit. Once we got past the conversation, once we got past understanding and shaking hands of this ain't the best, I sat myself down and said, Desmond, you can't panic. You can't panic. I was like a duck, though. I was cool on top, but down below, I was kicking and swimming. I was. I was. But I had to sit myself down, and I had to pray. I prayed to God, and I said, God, I can't panic right now. I don't know how to edit long-form content. I can do shorts and reels, but long-form, I barely messed with our recording software. I was like, God, I need you. I need you right now, God. I need you to just calm me. No meditation could help me. No drink could help me. I just needed God to calm me down. You ever been in that position? Like, you just don't know what to do. You don't know where to start. You got adult ADHD, so it's like you want to conquer everything at once, but you know you're not supposed to. So yeah, I sat down and prayed. I prayed and prayed. I said, give me patience. Please give me patience and understanding. Who's going to control the equipment when we're recording? We got 3 big pieces of equipment that requires button pushing. It's so much running through my head is the CEO of this. So much running through my head is the owner of this. How do we get back on track and get ready for recording? And of course, me being human, I put the pressure on myself of saying, we got to be recording in 2 weeks. I'll miss a week, but then we got to be back. God was like, nah, bruh. Nah, I'm going to put you through this fire right now, and I'm going to mold you. He'll put you through the fire to test your faith, first and foremost, and then secondly, to mold you. The molding is a test. Are you going to just melt and be done? Or are you going to melt and forge into something bigger, greater, prettier, better? I was going through the forging process. I got to tell you, when I stand up for myself, when I really believe in what I believe in, not being controlling, not being a dictator, but when you stand for what you believe in, when it's your baby, you know how to raise your baby and work with passion. Man, let me tell you, I'm really liking the sound of my footsteps when I'm walking away from a bad relationship, from a bad partnership, business relation. I'm liking my footsteps walking away from when something ain't for me. And God forged me to that position and put me in that position and said, there you go. Now you're ready. So, Desmond, what did you do? I sat my ass in this office and learned. I learned how to edit long form content. My phone started ringing. Oh, my phone started ringing. Yo, Peace, what you need help with? Yo, Peace, what can I do for you? So we brought on 2 new teammates, mate. Can I get a clap? Can I get a clap? We brought on 2 new teammates. We brought on 2 new pieces. Locked in. My soul, my heart said they the ones. They're going to help. Shout out Vega Taylor and Lito. They said, hey, don't worry about nothing. When we're here, we're here. We brought them in. And the beautiful part is when I sat my ass in this office, when I sat down, I learned so much more. And I said, Desmond, when you worked your job and there's a manager around, there's a boss around, I had to ask myself, you expect them to know everything of the job, of every position in the building, at least to be aware of it, right? That's how you promote yourself. That's how you grow yourself. Desmond, get the drill, set up the set, watch Think Media, sit here and get the angles right, mess with the angles, touch the camera. I was getting nervous. I don't want to touch nothing. Touch the camera, move it. There you go. Okay, press record. Listen to how this person set everything up and learned. So many things. I learned. I empowered myself. We don't panic. We pivot, baby. We don't panic. We pivot. And that's what we did. That's what we did out here. So no, we're not going nowhere. We don't have a shortage of guests. I got a list. You should see my list. I got a list of guests. It's okay. We're not giving up. We're not quitting. It's just God put me through the test. He said, you wanna be the CEO? You wanna run the business? You wanna think big? You wanna dream big? Well, guess what? I'm gonna put you through the fire and I'm gonna build you how you're supposed to be. You're not gonna keep leaning on everybody on a crutch. You gotta believe in your vision. You gotta see your vision. And better yet, you gotta execute your vision every damn day and every damn way, even when you're uncomfortable. Ooh, wait. Can I get a bless up on that part? And that's what we did. I sat down and learned this for a month. Let me learn it. Let me get comfortable, everything. So when people ask me, when people come to help me on the journey, it's like Lord of the Rings, right? You lose some, you gain new pieces, people help. The new ones came up. Vega, Desmond, how do you do this? What's this? Why does this do that? Lito. So if I go this way, I could explain them. I could show them the process now. I couldn't do that before. I admit it to you. I couldn't. So that's what is beautiful. And that is the context to why we haven't posted in over 2 months. We lost a valuable piece and we gained 2 beautiful pieces and we're back rolling. We ain't going nowhere. Don't worry. We ain't going nowhere. Because we don't panic. We pivot, right? We pivot. God is good. So that's what we did. Now I'm upgraded. Personally, I'm upgraded. I took some courses. I understood. I'm learning. And I still am learning, always a student. But it was time. It was time to really show what I can do and what I'm capable of. And that is that. That's where we are. And it's beautiful. And I got to tell you guys, it feels so good to be empowered. It feels so good to get the drill and hang stuff up, to mess with the camera. It all feels so good because you know it's your baby and you're raising the baby. That's you're developing it. So to anybody out there that life just hit you with a curveball, with a hook, don't panic, pivot. And that's the context to it. That's what we're doing. And we're right here rolling. And I'm so excited to get back doing what we're doing. I thank you guys for listening. That is 0 to Hero today. Y'all have a great Monday. What is it? The 17th. Have a great Monday. Make sure you go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Ring that notification bell for these 0 to Heroes. Y'all hug your loved ones. Bless up. I'm out of here. Peace.